everybody, and welcome back. So I know it's been a couple months that I said anything about my school, so I actually wanted to give you guys a rundown about what I've been doing and what's been going on. I have been in school since January. I'm actually now in my second semester. I just learned that after this semester, our semesters are going to be, rather than 10 weeks, they're going to be 16 weeks, so there's going to be 4 months rather than 2.5 months-ish. Things have actually been going pretty good. I finished my first semester in March, and then I had about 2.5 weeks off to, just do whatever I needed to do, as well as get my school books and everything else, which I actually didn't get my school books until the day before my new classes. So that was a bit of an oops. I didn't get a chance to go through my books like I wanted to, and I didn't get a chance to really read or study up like I actually had planned originally, but things are actually going pretty good. For my first semester, I actually rocked out about a 84 to an 89% in math. And then in English, I think I was like 1% away from actually passing the class, so I failed. But I'm actually kind of glad that I failed that class, because learning APA form for writing compared to the writing that I was used to in high school was actually completely different, and it actually opened up a better writing perspective for me, and I actually am looking forward to retaking the class and getting a better grade as well. So, to be honest, when I took my placement test, which, everyone's supposed to do for going into college, I actually, completely honest, for my English paper that I had to write real quick, I actually bullshitted the crap out of that paper. I threw it together in 20 minutes, called it happy, submitted it, and that was it. They originally put me in English 96, and then, 2 weeks after that, they're like, hey, we just switched you out of English 96 and put you in English 101 because you tested out of it. We didn't realize it until now. So I'm like, great. So I think that kind of like screwed me over because, I didn't do it correctly. But now I completely understand how to do the English writing and the paper and everything else. So I'll be doing a hell of a lot better with that. Now this semester, I'm actually in the garage working. I have Introduction to Automotive Electrical, so I am learning the electrical components and everything in a vehicle. And also I have Engine Repair 1. So Friday, we actually started taking apart a Buick. We actually got to figure out which cylinder was misfiring, which one has to be replaced, and everything else, which on a 2005 Buick we figured out was cylinder 3. And it's 6-cylinder. So that is completely awesome. We actually got to use this cool little gadget, and I was the bookkeeper, so I got to write everything down, and by the time I got home I was dirty and I was greasy and I loved it. We split off into 3 groups. So the 2 guys were on it with the Buick. I think they were draining the oil. Me and Jessie, who was my lab partner. There's only 2 girls there, and I did not want to pair up with the girl because I don't like girls, especially with girls with me in automotive. They just don't mix. I'm more of boyish. I've always been that way. I've been a huge tomboy, so me getting down and greasy underneath the hood is not a problem. I've been like that since I was 5. But this girl that is in my class, she came in nice clothes. Not something you're supposed to do. She had her hair done nicely. Not something else you're supposed to do, because you're going to be putting your hair up in a ponytail and getting to work. And she had rings on. Something else you're not supposed to do, because your fingers can get caught, especially if you're wearing a metal ring, and it can quite possibly rip your finger off, or the skin. I've seen that happen, and that's why I don't wear rings, and my nails are short. So I did not pair up with the girl. I forgot the guy's name, but he paired up with her, and then the one guy that is in my electrical class, him and I paired up actually. So him and I actually get along pretty good, and I saw him looking at me, so I think he's starting to get them feels. Which, back off, dude. So that was actually pretty good. Jessie and I, my lab partner, him and I actually started taking apart an engine. Now if you guys don't follow me on my weight loss Instagram, because I'm not really on my other Instagram that much, I'm always logged in on Fat to Fabulous 25 on Instagram. So I actually sometimes post stuff on what I'm doing, and I think I actually posted a picture of the engine that we are currently taken apart. So I think for my engine class I missed a couple of assignments, and last week we didn't have class, which we didn't get an email for that, so I ended up going to school, seeing that it was closed, and I had to go all the way back home, which is not bad. It was like, it's like a little over 5 minutes away, so, you know, nothing too bad. So Jesse and I were joking around, and my hands were completely dirty. I was covered in grease and everything. I'm sitting there wrenching away with the ratchet and everything, and I can't stand the word ratchet when it's used as nasty, ugly. That ratchet is a freaking mechanic tool. So it's like, I was using the ratchet, and Jesse happened to look over. He's like, "You're a dirty girl," and I'm like, "Woo, baby." He starts cracking up. So hopefully one of these days, I'm going to, probably next Friday, I'm going to talk to Jesse and see if I can record a little bit of what we're doing in class, because him and I are more likely going to be on our engine again. And then, you know, just record a little bit of us goofing around and trying to get our engine taken apart even more. We had managed to get the cam cover off and everything else, so our camshafts are exposed and everything. If you guys actually want to see how far we've gotten into our engine, hit me up on FatToFabulous25 on Instagram. You guys can follow me. Constantly posting stuff on there, and I've actually lost a bit of weight, so don't mind me, I'm not wearing a bra, but I've lost a little bit of weight, so I'm excited. And I will have to do an updated video on that for my weight loss channel. I just don't have time for that one either. So, but I have a crying 5-year-old because she wants food again. So I'm gonna go feed her some lunch, and I will talk to you guys probably, actually I'm gonna try to post another video on like Friday, and then hopefully sometime this week I'm going to post another video, excuse me, on my weight loss channel, so that way you guys can start following me on there. So other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.